And welcome to the finals for VTL. How's it going, guys? We're having CranKy Ducklings versus Guns and Roaches. It is one of your hosts today, Milk and Cookies. What's up, homies? And we also got Light MVP joining me today until he has to play his ace match. What's up, Light?
What's up? What's up? Yeah,
Asshole.
I'm just. Excuse me.
You heard me.
Christ.
I told you to do the intro. You're like, no, I can't do
I'm
it.
setting up the lobby.
Whatever. You can multitask. You're a Zerg player, right?
But yeah, I haven't casted in so long. It's been like a year.
That's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
That's not true. You casted like last week.
What? No,
while we were practicing.
Well, yeah, I guess
During your stream.
I guess.
That's
I guess.
fine.
Yeah, we're just
Are you nervous?
waiting on. I am nervous. I am nervous. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah. I have to tweet.
I'm nervous too.
Yeah.
So it seems like the first match is gonna be Light versus Dolly Cat. I'm just kidding. It's not. We're waiting on Guns and Roaches right now to determine.
Yeah, they're setting up their stream.
Okay.
Looks like. Yeah.
This is gonna be. Are they gonna be streaming too? Hello.
It looks like it. It looks like they're going to be streaming as well.
Oh man, both parties will be streaming. I don't know where their Twitches you can join them at, but you know you can get all your VTL needs here at the CranKy Ducklings, or also you can go to our YouTube, youtube.com/CranKy Ducklings. You get all the VODs there. Did I do good?
True. Yes, you did good. Thank you.
Am I selling out right? Do I get a compensation after this? Damn, that's a fucking long ass Twitch name.
It is very long.
What? How do you say that?
Equinsu Ocha.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's like Hispanic, but I'm not sure.
All right, so it's gonna be. It looks like it's a ZVP, Morgoth versus a Dolly Cat. Dolly Cat representing the CranKy Ducklings, and Morgoth representing Guns and Roaches. So we've prepped Dolly for this as best we can.
Yeah. We've been working on his ZVP specifically, against Morgoth. You know, we saw him play last week. And oof. All right, we're going in. It's happening.
All right, we're entering the game.
So nervous.
There's a lot of people in this room. I don't know why.
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't affect latency.
Do you remember the hotkey to like see the people's camera?
No. No.
Well, in the top left corner of the map, we have the purple Protoss player.
Top right?
Oh, top right. I'm sorry. I forget which way my L's and R's are. The great Protoss player from Team CranKy Ducklings. She is Dolly Cat. I miss fanfare.
Yeah.
And in the bottom left, in that disgusting greenish color, what is wrong with that drone?
Excuse me?
Look at this drone's color. What the hell? We have the green Zerg play. It looks puke green. All right. From Team Guns and Roaches, it is Morgoth.
Okay. All right. So, you know, pretty standard opening so far. Morgoth going hatch first. So we're not going to see any early aggression. You know, Dally can chill. You know, I keep going pool first against him, and you know, it's all good. It's all good. Dally should be okay. Should be fine. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't know. What do you think of Dally's EVP so far? Like, we've been working on it all week. Like, is it getting better? Is it,
It's
you know?
getting better, but it still requires a lot of work. I have to say. Control Shift O, by the way. That's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
The biggest thing was we had to have her fix her wall. That was the
Yeah.
biggest thing.
Yeah.
But once we got that down, it was pretty G.
I mean, I think the wall, because there's no pool first, the wall isn't that crucial right now. So it should be okay. But yeah, I would say that, you know, we've been working on Dali's like Stargate opening, but I think Dali's been working on something else. Like,
Dolly likes this very interesting glaive immortal push, which can be strong, in my opinion, if it was just pure glaives, because I think it would come out faster. But I think the glaive immortals is like a good balance of, you know, being prepared against roaches and lings. This fucking disgusting puke green wing color.
the color's fine. This is my color. It's great.
It's puke green. The buildings are fine, but look at it. It's puke green. Like, look, there's too much white in that green, so it makes it more like brighter and kind of like neon pukish. It's disgusting.
So if the Zerg was less white, then it would be better. So you're
Look,
saying.
we're not going into this. I don't know what you're thinking of. We're not doing this. All right.
It's fine. It's fine. So Morgoth is going for the fast third. Dally saw it with his probe, which is really good. So yeah, Morgoth isn't really doing anything special. You know, hasn't teched up to Lair, hasn't gotten a Roach Warren down, hasn't gotten Baling Nest. It's just droning up, which is good because there's nothing coming, but it could also be bad. Like,
I also think Morgoth hasn't scouted anything either. If we look at Morgoth's vision, there's only the Overlord outside the natural, but he hasn't scouted inside the main.
Yeah, it's already 4 minutes.
4 minutes. And like, Oracles would have been out by now.
Yeah, exactly. If Dally had gone Stargate, like her Oracle would be doing so much. Like, there's no spores. Like, the Overlord spread isn't that great either. You know, it's only like close by. The Oracle could have done so much.
And Morgoth is getting roaches. It's going for that roach tech into Lair, which actually, so Dolly has like given me the breakdown of her build, and it's very adaptable in the sense that depending on what unit comes out, she can switch up the units that she wants to warp in. And so if it's roaches, it's a lot easier because she has 2 immortals with the push, and then she can just warp in stalkers all day and all night for God knows how long.
This build is actually similar to my Kukaracha build in that you know, you just drone up, you don't make any other units. You get your lair, you get roaches speed, and you just mass produce roaches. So it's similar, but it depends whether or not Morgoth goes Ravagers as well, to like help like snipe the Warp Prism and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see. I'm honestly a little bit worried. I feel like Morgoth is getting away with a lot, and Dally hasn't really done anything to stop him. But Dally is coming out with this really big push. You know, it's going to be reinforced, and
it seems like Morgoth. Yeah, I don't know what Morgoth saw, but he saw something for him to just constantly build roaches right now.
I think this is just the build.
Maybe, but I would have been droning still. And the 4-lings come out, sees what's there, and Dolly is just like, all right, let's go. Roaches are in position, so this third is in danger.
No Ravagers either.
No Ravagers. Just pushing straight into the base. Dali, with those two immortals, can do a lot of damage, but is getting slightly surrounded. But no, roaches are going down.
Dali needs to reinforce. Okay,
Needs
okay,
to
warping in
reinforce a lot
stalkers.
faster.
Yeah.
She did warp in stalkers, and they're not doing anything. So now they're coming in to help out, but there's not really a lot of buffer for that immortal, hence it went down. And because of that, Dolly is forced to move back home.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a mistake for Dali to chase the army. I think if Dali just focused down the third and just kept warping in and reinforcing at that point, then maybe Dali could have gotten the third kill.
I agree.
But that decision.
Now Dolly's a bit behind. No third from Dolly yet, so this is gonna put her like still behind. Like Morgoth can get a fourth if he wanted to. He's taking up to Hydras, and he has +2 on the way already.
Yeah, this is gonna be really scary. Soon we're gonna see a Roach Hydra push come out of Morgoth, and I don't know if Dali is gonna have enough to defend, especially because her immortal count was reset. If she had saved both immortals, then it would have been okay, but with this,
so Dolly is going into charge, which I assume is going to be like Charge Loud Archon, Immortal, pretty standard build. She just has to be ready. I don't think there is an observer out. No observers for Dolly, so Dolly has no idea like any kind of information.
There's still no Hydras out. I really like this Warp Prism that Dali's coming in to the main. I think Dali needs to apply pressure and keep Morgoth at home, otherwise Dali is dead.
I wonder what it's gonna be, Adepts right? Are coming in.
Yeah, and the Roach army is way out of position. There's nothing to defend against this.
Adepts aren't targeting the right thing. Oh, now they are getting the drones, but the Roaches are pushing into Dali's third, and Dali doesn't have much back home. It's only a few stalkers and a couple of immortals. It could be enough if there's good micro, but Morgoth backed off a bit, but trying to push in, trying to snipe those mortals.
There's another immortal in the natural.
2 immortals still, but the stalkers are pretty good. These Roaches do have +2, so they're fucking nuking these stalkers.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ, this is just floods of Roaches coming in. This is big trouble for Dolly.
Is in the choke. Maybe Dali can hold a little bit, but
the wall goes down. If that cyber goes down, there's not going to be any more stalkers. That immortal is in a pretty good position, but oh no, Dolly lost 2 gateways and her cyber, so
yeah, there's just too many Roaches. This
base is going to go down 100%. And just
Morgoth didn't even need to make Hydras. Like, it's just pure Roach.
Roaches are good units, man. What can you say?
Yeah, pretty good.
And after sniping the natural, just going to the third, Morgoth's just gonna kill all the bases, and Dolly's gonna be stuck back at 1 base. Too bad you can't, move your Nexus anywhere.
Certainly.
Yeah, Dolly's down half the worker supply, like a third of the supply in general. Like, this is so bad for Dolly right now. Oh, Jesus. That's a disgusting amount of Roaches.
Yeah. I think if Dali's Warp Prism had hit a little bit sooner, then maybe Morgoth would have gone back to defend. Like, that's what he was banking on. That's what Dali was banking on, for the Warp Prism to pull the army back. But Morgoth was like, nah, fuck it, and just went in for the third.
Morgoth hasn't even saturated his 4th base, so he's just like, fuck it, whatever. These Roaches can literally just walk in, but I think he's maybe slightly afraid of force fields. But that's a lot of sentries. That's a lot of Roaches, and they can just one-shot these immortals if they wanted to. But Dolly's trying to kite, put him to chokes, but too many Roaches. He's gonna try to snipe the Robo snipe. GG's call. Morgoth
GG.
takes game 1.
Yeah, yeah. An
Oh,
interesting build coming out of Morgoth. It's very akin to the Cucaracha, except I would say a bit weaker. If Dali had, sentries, they can really abuse the fact that there's no Ravagers, right, to try and counteract that. But yeah,
yeah. That's something we need to get Dali to start working on is sentries. I would
mm,
agree. It's probably one of the strongest Protoss units there is to abuse with. Um, but yeah, again, like to that point before, like if Dolly just would have sniped the third, at least I think a lot more damage could have been done. She could have sniped the third, then walk out, and you know, just kept that game going from there. Something we will talk about during, you know, our
Dojo.
next dojo. But yes. It's all right, Light. It's all right. We got this.
Yeah, yeah, it's still good. Still good.
We got,
Down one, but
our sniper is going up next.
a sniper.
I don't know. What do you think Quirky's gonna do? Just Sling Flood?
Oh wow, spoilers.
Spoilers.
But yeah,
Sling Flood.
Quirky. Yeah, Quirky's our next player. Australian Zerg, as you may have seen. Yeah. Okay, I've got the map.
All right. What map?
It's gonna be Lost and or Found.
Is that a Yaku intro?
That's a steel mold intro.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Heart Avengers in chat. Thank you for noticing our overlays.
Thank you
Shout
for those
out
100
to-
bits.
Oh yeah, and 100 bits. Thanks. Shout out to Pressure. He's the guy who made StarCraft casting tool, and it's what we use for the fanfare and the overlays and everything. It's really cool what he's done.
So we're just setting up the lobby, seeing what's going on, how many people are gonna be in, how many people are gonna have to leave, things like that. So in the meantime, if you guys like to join us, you guys can follow us at the CranKy Ducklings on Twitch. You can also follow us on Twitter, cranky_ducklings, I think. You can join the CranKy Ducklings Discord, where we announce different amateur tournaments that are happening, the SDOs and the MSOs that we host, and also, if you are a subscriber, you can join us during Team Dojo, where I get to yell at you if you want. I mean, if that's your kink, it's okay. I don't judge.
Uh-huh. All right, here we go. We're getting into game.
That was the Twitter, right? It's cranky_ducklings.
Yes.
Okay.
And we have the correct server, US West. Nice.
All right. In the top right-hand corner of the map at the 1 o'clock position, we have the yellow Zerg player from the CranKy Ducklings. He's Quirky. And at the bottom left corner of the map in puke green, we have the green Zerg player from Team Guns and Roaches. It is Morgoth. I like how
It
they
feels
both
so
have
weird.
What feels weird?
It feels weird introing, but not being able to hear fanfare.
Yeah, right? That's how
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel, man. I'm like, dude, I need that fanfare.
I need that fanfare in my life.
I need that fanfare in my life. I need to, laugh and shit.
So what were you saying?
So I like how they both have like the Hydralisk tattoo thingy on their hat trees.
Oh
yeah,
my.
it's pretty dope, right?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, one's in puke green and one's in yellow.
It's not puke green. God
It's
damn
puke
it.
green, piss off.
No. But yeah, pretty standard openings. I think Quirky went hatch gas pool.
Yep, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Pool is
Meanwhile,
slightly
Morgoth.
later. Yep.
Yeah. So Quirky's gonna get that faster speed. We might see that play in if he you know goes like Ling for Ling pressure, but we'll see. Morgoth didn't drone scout, which is interesting. You know, Quirky is a bit paranoid about Ling floods. You know, he's got his drone.
Oh, damn. Oh,
Get out
that
of
drone's
there.
not alive. That drone's gonna be dead. Oh. The health regen is too good.
Quirky should be sending his Lings to defend. Quirky, save the probe, save the drone. Please.
You can survive another hit.
Quirky, please. Oh, yeah, the Lings are coming.
Oh! Oh!
Nice.
That was sick. I'm sorry. CranKy's 1, Guns and Roaches 0. Let's go.
Oh shit. Okay. Here we go. So Morgoth is getting a really fast third. Can Quirky see it? Quirky, he doesn't have vision of the third. He needs this. And okay, he's gonna see it anyway. He's coming in with a bunch of Lings. Speed is about to kick in, but it looks like they're gonna get speed at around the same time anyway.
That couple seconds where it's faster for Quirky is gonna be beneficial for him because he kills off all the Zerglings essentially, and he has Banelings coming in.
Yeah. Morgoth's Baning nest is still being made. Quirky, he needs to protect those Banelings. Don't let them go off with the Queen, please. Oh god. Okay, no.
Oh, the Queen is 1 health. Please, just go back and kill it.
Quirky.
Now this
Quirky
is gonna
can
be
wrap
awkward.
around. Yeah.
Quirky, does Quirky have Zerglings at his main? Is that what those are? Okay, so
Yeah. They're coming.
reinforcements are coming, and he can fight this and win.
Yep.
Which is good.
Yep.
And he can he can counter and just get rid of that third if it's possible.
This is ideal. Quirky can win the game. Morgoth droned up a bit too much. Quirky just needs to make Banelings. Morgoth doesn't have any Banelings. All right, here we go. Okay, so he can win this Ling Bane. Yep.
Quirky is focused on the third right now, which is not bad. You can deny it. And
Yeah,
it looks
it's
like
good. He just needs to
Morgoth-
make sure that those Banelings don't run into the Broodlings. Okay.
All right.
Sweet. Go in.
He's a little scared because he sees the Banelings. He doesn't know when they've been hatched. Oh, the control. Who's got the better control is the question. There's 2 spines up.
Oh,
the Banelings got detonated on other
There's more Banelings. Oh my god. Okay, keep going.
Into Banelings. I like how you're yelling at Quirky to tell him to keep going. Quirky
Keep
is
going.
reinforcing with more Zerglings and
Yeah, this is
that's
good,
a lot of
okay.
Banelings. Ooh, that's a
All right, nice. It's a wasted
that's a
Baneling.
pretty good chain.
Morgoth doesn't have any more Banelings left. But Quirky needs to conserve his Lings. He needs to build up a force.
Yes, he does. Oh, there goes Banelings.
No, Quirky, don't run him in. Oh god.
That's 8 drones down, which isn't too bad. But Quirky doesn't have. He's just staggering on his reinforcements, and looks like Morgoth is trying to re-drone and regain that third hatch.
Yeah, the problem is Quirky doesn't see this other third hatch that's being built. If he knew, then I think it'd be okay because then he knows that he needs to apply pressure. But right now he doesn't know. He thinks, okay, we're both down on 2 bases. You know, we're both like equal drone count-ish. Like, but he needs to know. He needs to like fucking go in and kill. But
Quirky is denying Morgoth's Zerglings from doing anything, and Quirky is down workers, but not too much, only
Yeah.
6, but he can catch up easily. It's that third base is going to be really crucial for Morgoth.
Yeah, Quirky needs to know about that third base because then he can make the decision, okay, I'm gonna get my own and drone up, or I'm gonna deny it. Because he doesn't know, like he can't make that decision. Like he's still stuck on 2 bases. Like he needs to either 2 base all in or macro up into his own third. And this is
Quirky is checking up to lair already off of 2 bases, which is very interesting. I don't know what his plan is. If he's gonna go 2 base Spire, that'd be really interesting, but he's not getting the gases for it.
Yeah, you need the gases if you're going to do that. And there's the big lane run by. There's no overloads in position. He can deny the third. Okay. He cancels.
Cancel,
That's
which
okay.
is a good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
These are things that are going to get pushed back. Quirky did see Morgoth's third, which is good. He knows that.
Oh, he did?
There's a
Okay.
third. Yeah, he sent a couple links over to check that area.
Okay.
And he's sending his links over.
He's getting his own third, and he's applying pressure at the same time, which is good. And there's no defensive banelings right now, so Quirky can get something done, maybe. He's trading well. He's killing the lings. Go to the third.
Those banelings are gonna pop.
Okay,
He knows that.
It's okay.
He can fight these Zerglings, but it's the banelings that's the big problem. And
He needs to go into the third and kill some drones. He needs, but he's going back home.
yeah, Quirky's being really a bit indecisive right now, and Morgoth is going. He's already getting 10 roaches, and Quirky's just barely started his roach warren, so he's a bit behind in the tech, but it's not too far. He droned up pretty well. He's only down by 1 drone, which isn't too bad.
The thing is, like, you need to keep applying pressure. Like, if I was Quirky, I'd be hitting that third. I'd be trying to snipe the queen, kill drones. Like, you're behind, so you need to do something. You need to, force Morgoth to make more drones or more lings or more banes. Right now, Morgoth is just getting more and more ahead on the roach count, and that's scary in the ZVZ.
Yeah. Morgoth's trying to do something. He's sending a few lings out, just probably looking around, see what's going on, seeing what kind of damage he can do. Trying to get to the third to kill drones, but nah. He is getting a good scout out though. Sees everything, sees the lair, sees that there was a roach warren that just finished, I believe, and so he knows what he's going to be up against.
Yeah, I think Quirky actually has more drones than Morgoth right now. So that's good in a sense, but Morgoth has this really big roach count, and he's continuing to pump out roaches. Like, Quirky needs to catch up in some way, or he's just gonna get rolled over. Like, he needs like lings in position to counterattack and buy as much time as possible to get his roach count up. Like, this is really scary, and Morgoth is pushing out. And there's no overlords in position to see this.
Yeah, that's the one thing Quirky needs to work on, is his like scouting positionings and stuff. There's a good amount of roaches for Morgoth that's coming out. Quirky is getting his own. He has speed and it's going to be faster. Both of their +1s is going to probably finish at the same time. However, Morgoth has started his +1 armor also. Quirky does know where Morgoth is coming, and
all right, here it is.
Is pretty even. It looks like there's a
this is actually pretty good. This is pretty good for Quirky. He just needs to get down the ramp and get everyone fighting.
He just needs to get his concave in and
start a step, please.
This. Push in.
Go. Okay.
So concave is favored for Quirky. Cleans up the roaches, and with that he can push out and do more damage.
Counterattack. Go, Quirky, go. Hit the third. Go. Go across the map. Keep reinforcing. Go. Okay, this is good. All right, so he's got like equal upgrades. He's got speed. He's got higher army supply. All right, go. There's nothing. Morgoth has a bunch of roaches, but they're out of position. They're at the natural. They're not at the third. Okay.
Here comes Quirky with the third, and there. Oh, that's a lot of roaches.
Oh, that's a lot. Back up. Get out quick.
Pressing it. Oh, that is the wrong way to go.
Command. Okay. All right.
Both players have a fuck ton of minerals, but they have no gas.
Yeah. Corky's
Morgott
getting
is,
his fourth, which is really good.
mhm. Morgoth is already like halfway to +2, and his +1 armor is about to finish, so he's gonna be ahead in upgrades for a bit. Corky
Yeah.
opted to go Roach Hydra, which isn't bad. But you need to have like a good balance of roaches and hydras to make it
Yeah.
work.
I also think Corky is a bit under droned right now. His third isn't fully saturated, and Morgoth is coming in. Corky needs to consolidate his forces. Right now, he's kind of split up into two. And all right, here we
Yeah.
go.
So here comes the fight. Roach is pretty even concave for both, but it looks like more roaches for Morgoth are streaming in. Those hydras are kind of doing a bit of damage. That queen's gonna get sniped easily.
The hydras are doing work. And Corky is taking up the lurkers behind this. He just needs to hold.
Yeah, if he can hold this, then he'll be in great shape.
This
aren't all attacking until now.
Yeah, Corky just needs to back up. Maybe even pull drones to help fight.
That +2 is about to hit right now for Morgoth, and when it does, these roaches are going to be a lot scarier than they were just before. But it looks like Corky is pushing it back. Nope, Morgoth just reinforcing his roaches.
Yeah, there's so many roaches.
That's a lot of roaches.
Yeah.
Panic
28 drones going down
out for Corky right now. His +2 just started, which isn't ideal. Morgoth is just on 2-1, and it's like winning him these fights.
Yeah.
I think this is the last fight for Corky. Surglings are getting melted by roaches. Roaches are trying to do something, but Morgoth's roaches are just way tankier, way more buffs, and he's just fucking everything up. There's no roach warren for Corky anymore. He's getting one lurker. Well, I don't think that one lurker is gonna save him. Morgoth's hitting Corky's fourth, and yeah, nothing's getting out from there. Morgoth is just like over double Corky's supply right now. His army is huge, better upgraded.
Yeah, Corky does have a lurker, and you know Morgoth doesn't have any detection, but it's only one lurker. Like Morgoth can just run past and just ignore it.
Worker's softening them up, but no kills. Corky.
Yeah, GG.
This is hectic, dude. Time for.
Yeah, that's the rough thing about ZVZ. Like, taking up the hydras can be really risky because, you know, spending that money on hydras instead of in roaches can hurt you a lot when it comes to like a big push that comes, right? Like,
yeah,
it can always be risky taking up whether it's hydras or mutas or anything outside of roaches. Like, if your opponent is making a bunch of roaches, then it's like you have to make roaches, right?
yeah. Why am I in the arcade chat? God damn it.
Alright, just setting up the next game.
So y'all know what it is. Our next player. Our greatest star player. Let's be honest here.
Our most famed player.
Most famed player.
Yeah, whether if it's for
made about him.
You can say it's a good thing or a bad thing that he's the most famed player, but yep.
The team mascot.
The pug himself.
The pug himself.
Of course, we're talking about Yakuzaku. Of course.
Of course. Oh dear. Morgoth seems to really like roaches, but it could be just for ZVZ and ZVP.
Yeah, I mean, I'm similar. Like, roaches aren't really a thing against Terran. I mean, they can be. I don't think it's very good though. I think it's hard to make it work.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Roach Ravager busts are pretty good. I mean, you know, Raynor did it to Innovation. It's pretty good. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Bliss saying in chat, like, my ZVZ got better when I started making more roaches than the other guy. Yep. That's pretty much
Roaches
it.
are good. It's because roaches are faster to get out. So you can get like a
Yeah.
fuck ton more roaches than Roach Hydra. Easier.
For sure. Oh god. God, the game's about to start and Milk is AFK. Oh god. Alright. We're getting into Dreamcatcher. Yakuzaku versus Morg. Oh god, why did I say it? I didn't do intros. Milk, help! Come back! Alright, here we go. In the top left-hand corner of the map, on Dreamcatcher, LE, of course, LE stands for... Why did I do this? We have the Zerg player from Guns N' Roaches. It is Morgoth. Taking out 2 of our players so far. It's
What
a
does
big
LE
feat.
stand for?
Nah, we're not doing that, alright?
God, I want to know.
Who's in the bottom right, Milk? Who's in the bottom right?
Is the bottom right? Bottom right, we have the purple Terran player. He's the he's the motivation.
The Tasia
for
from Asia.
He's he's no Tasia from Asia. He's more
He's
like
the
from Marine Lord from Poland.
The Tasia from Asia.
We have
the invitation.
purple...
No, we're doing this. The invitation innovation. The Melter May of MMA. He's not as funny as Bunny. He's the Flash Cash with the...
It's Yakuzaku.
It's Yakuzaku. I didn't have time to write it all down.
All right, you know. He's the motivation for innovation.
Oh, shit.
All right, motivation for innovation. The bunny who's not funny. Marine Lord who isn't poor. The MMA who isn't doing MMA.
Stop. We're done with the intros.
I'm just saying, that's how it is. That's my version, okay? You want Steel's version? Go cast the Steel, okay?
Okay. So good.
I have a
Alright.
Reaper expand from Yaku. I hope. Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God he didn't lose his Reaper. Yeah, that happened in practice earlier today, like 30 minutes ago. Like his Reaper got caught.
And this is
something.
Yes.
Something a little bit interesting is this is old school. Morgoth pulled out of gas as soon as he got enough for speed. So he's only got 1 drone in gas.
That's what I do.
Yeah. That's why it's old school. It's like HUTs, like back in the day, right?
What do you use all the gas for then?
For banelings. Oh, I got a fast Evo, and then I get my +1 carapace. That's what I do. That's what I use it for.
Oh, see, like you have your thing, like
Yeah.
this is like fast third, like get your drones up as fast as possible build.
Yaku does he scout the third?
I think he's got.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he saw it.
So he knows about
So,
that.
yeah, we've been practicing. We've been working on Yaku's ZVT or his TVZ all week. was probably a bad thing that we spent half the week working on his 1-1-1. Because after that we're like, yeah, nah, we don't want you to 1-1-1. And we'll see. Morgoth is getting his Bane Nest out now, and he, you know, in all these games he hasn't scouted. Like he hasn't sent his Overlord into scout. It's already 4 minutes in.
He's very confident. Very interesting. How confident he is in like his build.
I would say it's kind of like he's set in his ways. Like, this is how I'm gonna play this matchup. Like, it doesn't matter if I scout or not. This is how I'm gonna play. You know, like.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he prepares for everything. Like, he has Zerglings. He's got spores coming in. Like, he's getting queens. Not a lot of queens, but he's getting a few queens. He's not supply blocking himself, which is a good thing. He's just like all around has his bases covered, and there goes the Reaper. He saw a lot of Zerglings though, so that should like tick Yaku off a bit about what's around.
I mean, he does have a wall. You know, he's got his deepers and his bunker, just in case.
That wall has a hole, actually.
Oh my god, does it?
I think it does.
Oh, on the top, on the right, like
on
next.
The top,
I think I think that is. I think that is a hole. Yeah. Oh god, and lings are coming across the map. Oh my god, and there's no wall. The wall might not be a wall. It could be a wall. I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like he's trying to go for a third, but the third isn't there.
It's not a wall.
Oh my god. Oh,
he doesn't even notice that it's not a wall. He hasn't flooded his lings and he's fighting.
He hasn't flooded his. Okay, this is best case scenario. He's coming in. The repair is late, but he holds.
But it's fine.
It's all good. Oh no!
Just for a bunker.
Yeah, the problem is Yaku came back home with that drop. Like, he didn't even need the drop to defend, but he came back home, and now his it's delayed. His 2-on-1 drop. So, like, he could be doing damage as we speak right now if he didn't send it back home.
But I think he was just playing it safe, making sure, you know, he has enough units back home to defend. I think what scared him was that he saw that Zergling kind of circle around the wall. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
If he notices that it's a hole, then I'm fucked, pretty much.
Yeah.
So there he goes, plugging that thing up.
Yeah. Yaku knows immediately. I
still thought it was
Yaku. No.
Marine's just dying to lings. I mean, he did waste a few banelings.
That wall is not a wall.
That it is not.
So Morgoth coming across the map again to deny the third. There is no third in location though. Not yet anyway. But this is a little bit scary.
It's a lot
especially
of
because
just waddling banelings like out in the middle of the map when they should be home defending, I want to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't.
That is a fair amount of queens
though. Uh-oh. Does Jack have stim? Okay, he does have stim.
Of course he has stim. Does he have stim?
But there's
that's not a wall. And this time Morgoth realized that there's no wall. But the banelings did detonate on the wall, which isn't so bad. But that's all.
Yeah.
8 SCVs going down.
I mean, this shouldn't kill Yaku. He should be fine. What I'm more interested in... the drop was delayed. Like, as he was doing that, the drop was just sitting in the middle of the map.
Yeah. So, but Yaku's third is in place. It hasn't been turned into an orbital just yet. His medevac drop is going into Morgoth's main as we speak.
I personally don't like this. Like, every game on Dreamcatcher we've had, he always drops in this location, like here in the corner. I think that he could just go right into the mineral line and drop there. Like, I don't think it's necessary to go all the way in and delay your drop like this.
I
think it's bad.
You're even going with all his moves, so a bit odd. Oh, and there goes that drop. Sniped by the queen.
Yeah.
Boom. Headshot. Morgoth's +2/+2 is over halfway done, so he's gonna have +2/+2 very soon. Morgoth's just playing like a beast, man. Like, fuck.
Yeah. I regret a little bit for not yelling at Yaku earlier. about that that drop location, but you know, it's not that big of a deal, I guess, but in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, Yaku.
Yaku's just doing Yaku things. Morgoth is like prepared for like these drops. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You
know, he's got his Hydra Den down.
Yeah. Yaku needs to really get rid of those overlords like around. They're kind of at key positions that are like able to see drops.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
And I think he could even be denying creep like in the middle of the map, like sniping like these queens that are on their own.
Yeah.
You know, at the 4th, in the middle.
So Yaku's sending out 2 drops. He's like literally flying over creep, so
yeah.
Morgoth knows. Morgoth is moving out with Zerglings and Banelings, trying to deny the third.
Yeah, Yaku's tanks are a little bit exposed. Like if Morgoth went in, I think he could kill all 3 of those tanks.
Yeah. And I don't think there's a lot of Marines back home to like protect.
No, yeah,
tanks.
It's not. And Morgoth is moving in at the same time. Yaku is trying to hit the 4th and trying to hit the 3rd. So there's 3 things going on right now. Morgoth wastes all his banings on the tanks, which is pretty good. But he pulls his slings back to defend the 3rd. But Yaku's hitting the 4th, and he might kill it. No, the lings are coming back home.
A lot of lings.
Yeah. At the same time, Yaku looks like he's trying to hit the 3rd again, and he's going into the main. He needs to land and go. Hit the 3rd, hit the main. Do it, both. Go. All right, Yaku's coming in. He's going to hit the 3rd.
Yaku did kill a few queens, I think, at the 4th base, which is good.
Yeah, and again, Yaku is going for this like little area in the corner. I don't like it.
It's not the best drop location, but 2 queens did die at the 3rd, and Yaku is trying to do more damage.
Yeah, Yaku, stop chasing.
Have been killed.
Yeah.
Is he gonna try?
Oh, he might. No.
Kill the hatchery? No, Zerglings are...
Oh, he killed all the lings. Kill the hatchery. Kill it. Go.
Hatchery goes down. Hot pickup.
Nice.
Just as the Banelings finish. Very nice by Yakuzaku. Actually, the one good thing he did so far.
Yeah. You know, despite all of this like harass that Yaku's doing, it's really good. The problem is that his macro is, you know, he's not making SCVs, so it's kind of even. Like they're both on 3 bases.
Rolls right there.
Yeah. And okay.
He missed 2.
But Morgoth is going across the map with a big push, and
yeah.
I think Yaku has enough to defend, but not if he's like out of position. Like right now, his tanks are exposed. They could die again, just by this Ling Bane. There's the Marines are on the left instead of the right. They're not protecting them.
Yeah, I mean, he knows where they're coming from because he has that medevac. He had that medevac over there watching it. But here comes the Zerglings on the tanks. On tanks.
Now at the same time, Hydra's hitting the 3rd. He's gonna bust through the wall. Yaku needs to respond in time. All right, he's going across. This is good. And at the same time, Yaku is hitting the 3rd. He's killing both of the queens. He can snipe the hatchery. The hatchery is low enough. And at the same time, the Marines are coming in and cleaning up all the Hydras. Oh my god, this is great. Okay, this is beautiful. Go, Yaku, go. Chase the drones. Chase them.
Yaku has made Morgoth lose 2 hatcheries. I think like 5 queens so far.
Yeah.
Very good. Drones are being sniped. She's trying to kite, and he can fight this. Yaku is starting to push out now, sending his unit across the middle of the map.
Yeah, he's trading well. You know, just trying to pull Morgoth apart. The problem is, like, it's good that Yaku's getting a 4th. He doesn't even have his 3rd saturated. He needs fucking SCVs. He needs to make SCVs. He's hurting so much because of it. He'd be looking so good.
The thing is, like, Yaku is like, he's hurting on SCVs and he's burning scans to like see what Morgoth is doing. He's gonna fight. Those are Banelings. Yaku's the split.
Nice. Good. Keep pushing.
Now Yaku's just pushing in. More Banes coming in, being deflected by siege tanks.
There's not enough Banes there. There's only 3 Banes, and there's no more being morphed.
Yaku's
keep pushing.
Pushing up his siege tanks. Morgoth taking the gold. which isn't bad. But here comes the main fight. Baneling's being wasted on siege tanks. Zergling's being cleaned up, and Yaku just being able to walk right in. It's only
Yeah, he can just go up.
Zerglings are good, but you know, man with gun apparently is better. GG's
Man
call
with gun
out.
OP. GG.
Yaku takes game 3. Oh. I think he's having trouble finding the F10 button. But, you know, it's alright. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Okay,
Getting called out. Did Dali not GG?
No, Corky didn't GG.
Oh,
Dali
yeah,
GG.
yeah.
Corky didn't GG, but, you know, that's rude, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Just giving a bit of coaching.
Yeah, yeah. We're just yelling at Yaku.
It's pretty good, pretty good. Is it possible we can take a 2-minute break?
Go for it. Go for it. You got 2 minutes.
All right.
Go for it. Okay. So the next map is going to be on Cerulean Fall. Create with mod, WCS, Game Heart. So it looks like we're going to have a TVT. Yeah, Dropping Bodies versus Yakuzaku.
We're gonna yell at Yaku a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But he did win that game, so good on him. Looks like it's gonna be a TVT.
Yes, yes. It's gonna be a TVT. Their player Dropping Bodies. Which is interesting. I think that means that they're not gonna field Sergeant Bunny. I think was
Is he Diamond 2?
No. No, he's plat.
Okay.
So Dropping Bodies is coming out.
Ooh, okay, so it's on. Okay.
Yeah, Cerulean Fall, which is a bit of a shame. I wanted Cerulean Fall.
Yes. But I think this is gonna be a bit of a macro-ish TVT. But we'll see what happens. Heavy Fresh is apologizing for that guy, but you know, water on the bridge.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Alright, here we go. Yakuzaku fighting back for the CranKy Ducklings, taking down.
Oh yeah. If he gets this, then it's gonna be tied. And then, you don't have to do as much work. Mr. MVP.
We'll see.
All right. Down here in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the yellow Terran player from the Guns and Roaches. He is dropping bodies on the floor. And in the top right corner of the map, the purple Terran player on Cerulean Falls LE. As we know, LE stands for Lemur Eruption. Has that been used yet?
I don't think so. Would you like to explain what Lemur Eruption is?
It's like, you know when lemurs just like jump from tree to tree, you know? It's like it's like an eruption, you know, jumping out and shit like that. I mean, he is the motivation for innovation, the bunny who ain't so funny, the Teja that's not from Asia, it's from Singapore, doesn't count. He's the Yakuzaku.
And something just now, something that I kind of miss. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if anyone in chat remembers. But back in the day when we did replay reviews, we would actually have like player intro songs. Like we would play songs for the players when we introduced them. And that was
Fuck.
yeah. We used to do it. We had one of my friends. His name is Itachi, obviously from Naruto. So like when he came out, we would play the Itachi theme song. When I came out, Yaku played like the Mexican like cucaracha song or something. Like you know like we had key players who had their. I think Sapper had his own song. Like
What the fuck you on about?
oh, you had your own song. You had my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Like
When was this?
yeah, like the early days. The early days.
Are there VODs? I want to see this.
I think there are VODs. This is it wasn't even high quality. Like it was Yaku playing them on his phone next to the mic.
Oh
Like,
god.
like he had
You
all
need to
these
send
songs
me these
prepared.
VODs. I need to see this shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so dropping the bodies is playing one base while Yaku is opting for the more macro style. It looks like it's gonna be Banshees based on what the add-on is on that factory.
Yeah.
Or it could just be tanks for all I know, but possibly most likely Banshees. 2 Reapers versus 1 Reaper
Oh, he catches the Reaper. Oh,
is never good.
oh.
Oh, okay.
He catches the Reaper. All right. It's good.
That
That's
was
good.
great. So that means Yaku has a free reign to scout, which is great. And yes,
As long as he doesn't run into the
probably
Marines.
going to be Banshees from the looks of it. 2 Reapers inside, dropping the bodies.
Oh, he can go underneath it. Okay.
Too late. Well, the fucking micro is so good, but Yaku does know what it is. He sees a tech lab on the starport. He sees it researching something, so he must think Banshees. Yaku is getting a cyclone out and his starport.
Hopefully for Ravens.
I mean, he needs that tech lab for the cyclone, so
True.
so maybe if he gets a Viking, he'll be good.
Yeah,
but he is getting.
He is making an energy bay.
So
Yeah.
turrets will be up very shortly. Yaku doing pretty well. Those Reapers could have done a lot more. Could have denied that starport from landing a couple seconds, which would have been great. Could have done some SEV harass also, but you know, it's all
Yeah, that's the benefit of Yaku's opening. Going back a bit, you save up those 2 Reapers and you go across the map. Hopefully catch the 1 Reaper and then you can deny their scout and get your own scout. It's like a pretty safe, pretty solid opening.
Interesting thing that
Yaku's
dropping the
been-
body did is he canceled cloak and instead getting a Raven.
Oh.
So it is not the cloak Banshee that we were thinking of. It was just 1 Banshee and then going into tank, marine, Raven. If he gets 2 Ravens, then he's gonna most likely push out to do some kind of push.
Yeah.
Cyclone is
Yaku
out.
overreacting
Cyclone.
a little bit.
Lock on.
Oh.
And out of range. Or out of vision, I should say. But yeah, I agree. Yaku was overreacting a little bit, pulling all those SEVs to the side to save them.
Yeah, like
Still
all you have
not
to do is
making
like
SEVs.
all you have to do is pull them closer to the missile turret. Your missile turret can
Yeah.
protect them.
Raven
and
is
yeah,
out for Yaku. Just probably gonna be some turret harass, which is gonna throw off. Excuse me, dropping the bodies, I believe, because he's not gonna expect this. Yes. So 2 Ravens out for dropping the bodies. Probably waiting for that last tank and the last 2 Marines. Then he's gonna maybe push out if he needs to do it. I've seen this a lot more. Some pro players do it.
yeah.
Where they go
So-
with tanks, marines, and ravens, and then they disable the ravens or disable the tanks on their
Tanks,
opponent, and then just walk right in. Yaku did a bit of
Drifts on
damage.
him.
Four SCVs killed. So
Yeah.
not
This
too bad.
push actually it looks kind of scary, right? Like if dropping bodies
Oh,
goes
yeah.
across and uses
It
the
is
Ravens,
scary.
then
It is very scary.
I don't think Yaku has much experience against this build. Like,
He does not. And I mean, TVT like right now is kind of weird because there's no more Cyclone openings. So this push is doable if dropping the bodies goes like right now, but he's not. And so Yaku is like getting more Marines. He has Stim almost done. He's getting his tanks out. Still not building SCVs. You know.
yeah,
And
it looks like dropping the bodies is kind of setting up in a defensive position. Like maybe he does this build opening just to not die. Maybe. Like,
yeah, looks like Yaku did drop another turret, and it killed 2 more SCVs. Damn. That Raven is you know, doing some work.
Yeah, 7 kills already. It's really, really good.
It's a good Raven.
Yeah, Yaku already almost fully saturated on 2 bases. His main is still lacking after that Banshee harass and the SCV pool. But you know, his SCVs right now are higher than dropping the bodies. So that's good enough, I guess.
A thing Yaku did that was pretty smart is he sent that Raven to like dropping the body's left side of his base, and he saw that there's nothing there to essentially see him coming. So he's sending his drop to that side also. Be able to drop in and do some damage. There is a Viking, however, but the Viking doesn't quite see it just yet. Now it does.
Yeah, drop anyway.
Drop. Okay. He's dropping, and the Viking goes down, but these Marines are in already. They're stim. They got stim. 5 SCVs, 7, 8.
Oh my god. 10, 11,
13 SCVs.
13, 14. Get out. Oh no, this isn't a good call.
Nope. But that is 14 SCVs. That is a pretty good drop in workers. Dropping the body is only at pretty much 20 workers, while Yaku is essentially double. Jump surprised.
Yeah. I think this is a really good call from dropping the bodies. Like he just killed that drop push, right? Like he just killed so much supply sniping that medevac. Like this is really scary from Yaku.
Oh my
god.
God.
He needs to.
Can we please have a shot of Yaku's production buildings?
Because... Oh my god, no! Oh, Yaku!
Can I get a hashtag Yaku curse in the chat? Because Yaku curse it is, and my god. But dropping the body is in front of Yaku's base. He has 4 tanks.
Yeah, but those Ravens are so scary. Like
those Ravens are scary. That's the problem. These Ravens can shut down those tanks fairly easily.
He's going for the body.
This thing comes in, those armor defensive.
Oh my god, the Ravens get killed! They didn't get to do anything!
Oh, this is so good. Now it's only tanks versus Marines, but Yaku needs to hold on. Like, this is so good for Yaku. He can, like, clean up those tanks pretty easily, but he needs the units to do it first.
Oh my god, 2 tanks were trapped. Alright, he's freeing them. He's letting them go. He knows. He knows.
Whew. Yaku, like, he's doing well. Like, actually, he's actually doing well, and I'm really proud that he's doing well.
Yeah.
But he needs to clear this up or start dropping, like one or the other.
Yeah, like there's no buffer right now for those tanks. They're pretty exposed. Yaku needs to clean this up. Like, there's no anti-air. Like, well, there's 4 Marines, but like Yaku could totally just drop on this army and clean it up. Oh, the unsiege.
Dropping the body is leaving, and so Yaku needs to know this. If he doesn't know, then like he's gonna be in trouble. Like he's gonna be too scared to move out. But
he's loading up for a drop though. So
is that his natural command center going into?
Yes.
Oh.
He just pulled a Yaku. Yaku did this during practice. He lifted the wrong CC. Oh my god.
So, all right, dropping the body is a little bit flustered. I'll give it to him. You know, this is the finals. This is a bit
finals.
Hectic, but you know, it's good. It's all good. You know, we all make mistakes. Yaku is trying to send a dropout on the right side of the map. I think it's only one. Oh, it's 2 medevacs.
It's 2 medevacs. Yeah.
And oh man, Yaku is doing pretty well. He's only on 49 workers still, which, you know,
Mm.
come on.
Yeah, it
but
isn't good, but it's good enough in this game, right? Like
Yeah,
he's not behind.
yeah.
So there
He's
is that.
literally doubling the army supply of
Yeah.
dropping the bodies. And here comes the drop. A few more SCVs, which is great. The Marines are
7.
in.
Don't pick up. Don't pick up, otherwise you're gonna lose it all, Yaku. Okay. Oh, thank God.
He does win this fight, which is great.
Oh,
I
shit.
think Yaku's upgrades are... No, they're the same, but Yaku will get +2 fairly soon. The lift on that command center is required. He's trying to shoot it down, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yaku scans.
Yeah.
He only sees 4 tanks and a few Marines. So Yaku knows he has the upper army and should be being ready to push out. Dropping the bodies does have slight air advantage. However, it's not enough Vikings where it's gonna matter, I would say. Yaku's about to land his 4th, and
it's all about positioning right now. Like, dropping the bodies needs to know that this attack is coming and position his tanks, and maybe he can hold on a little bit longer, maybe abuse that air dominance and, you know, get the Vikings to snipe some medevacs. But he has no idea. This army's coming in and there's nothing to defend the 3rd.
It's hitting, dropping the bodies 3rd. That command center is going to go down super quick. Yaku's coming in with that Raven. Oh, he got 2. And he can push in if he wanted to, but he's going to decide to keep that stalemate line.
He's like, you know what? I killed the 3rd. I'm good. And I don't need to push it. I can drop in the main. Looks like maybe. All right.
Yep, exactly what he's doing. Except he's fucking up his hotkeys, but you know, it's all good.
Oh, looks like dropping the bodies is getting ready for a drop as well. He's counter-attacking across the map, but
I don't know. Yaku does have forces back home, which is good, and I do like that. He has enough units at home to defend. Dropping the body, trying to defend this drop. Yaku needs to pull out. That's great. The 2 droppers for dropping the body are going in right now. They're attacked by missile turrets, and all the Marines die. It's only 2 tanks and 3 Marines. This is fucking G for Yaku.
Luckily, Yaku wasn't. Yeah, luckily Yaku wasn't rallying across the map. Like, he has this big army outside the base. He isn't doing anything with it. It's still just chilling here, letting his main base die. But I think it's okay. I say
just letting medevacs die. Apparently, 2 Vikings, but you know,
Yaku falling apart a little bit. The nerves getting to him.
Yaku.
God, Yaku, you have this army outside of your base.
These 2 Marines in this tank are doing a lot of damage. More damage than they should. Honestly. Yeah. Yaku just stimming in. He's going for the push. I don't know.
He's come out a little bit too much.
That was a lot more units than he should have lost. 2 tanks are pushing up to reinforce. Yaku can send
did that. Yaku did that as badly as he could have, but it was good enough. GG.
Jesus. There we go. He's found the F10 key.
That was tense.
We're tied, yo.
We're tied. 2-2. GG.
G to the G, man.
Yeah. I think Drop was. I think he was a little bit too nervous. Especially with that first push. He was looking so good, but then his Ravens ran into Yaku's army, and both of his Ravens got sniped before he got to use any of their spells. I think that was a deciding factor. Like, I think he could have even won the game with that push.
If he targeted the tanks, because he targeted the Cyclone, he shot the Cyclone with the disable.
Yeah.
And if he targeted the Cyclones, he could have just walked in without having his tank siege, because Yaku had 2 tanks stuck, right?
Yeah.
So you only had like maybe 2, at least at most 2, like ready. And so if he just had those tanks disabled, he didn't even have to siege up outside of Yaku's base. He could have just walked in, just taken out that whole army and like been in a way better position than you could have been.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. We're almost there, man. Nervous.
I'm nervous. But both players, they played well. You know, Ekwin with solid build. Yaku responding well. It was good close game, all things considered.
Now it's the diamonds, and I think it's just Zerg diamonds now. If that's what it is, possibly.
I would assume so. I think they might be looking for their diamond player. Oh, I think Sergeant Bunny might be their diamond. No, I'm not sure. Sergeant Bunny being a Protoss player. Yeah. Acid plant. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, I think this is also great because Yakuzaku's worst matchup is TVT, in my opinion. and he made it past the Terran. And that's, to me, that's like the biggest obstacle.
That's fair.
So
TVP, I think he's all right.
Yeah, I mean, he takes after you a lot. You know, he tries to imitate your play, and I think he does it pretty okay.
Yeah, luckily we had Dolly like match up against him a lot, so
yeah, Dali has been practicing a lot with Yaku, working on their TPPs.
Yeah, and Yaku knows, you should know like the ins and outs, or almost the ins and outs of them, but we'll see. Wait, question.
Yo.
If hypothetically we win, what are you gonna do for the team?
What am I gonna do for the team?
What do you do for the team?
Hold on. I'm not sure. I didn't know I had to do something for the team.
I mean, you know, the team worked hard, right?
Yeah, the team did.
To be fair, you did carry a few games. I'll give you that.
Only a couple. We haven't mentioned it, but our typical Diamond 2 player is Phoenix Tears. And he's actually really good. But unfortunately, for the past couple of weeks, you know, things have come up and he hasn't been able to play. He's actually been in the hospital recently from pneumonia. Otherwise, he would have loved to be here and play for us. But yeah. We're doing this for Phoenix Tears. We're doing it for
Phoenix Tears. For Phoenix Tears.
All right, here we go.
What are you, the Joker?
Also, Phoenix Tears wanted to watch this live, but this is really late for him, so he's passed out right now. But yeah. Here we go.
All right, in the top left corner of the map, on the map, Acid Plant LE. As we know, LE stands for lemon extract because it's an acid plant.
I like it. I like it.
We have the teal Protoss player from Guns N' Roses. It is Sergeant Bunny. And in the bottom right corner of the map, the purple Terran player who has won 2 maps so far, possibly 3. We'll see what happens. We have the purple Terran player from Team CranKy Ducklings. He is the motivation for innovation, the fucking not funny Sergeant Bunny, Yakuzaku.
Yeah, Yakuzaku.
Yeah. I got this. Hold on 1 second. I got this.
Oh. Why haven't you been using it all day? Why are we hearing this now?
To be fair, I mean, fine. How'd you like that lemon extract?
It was good. It was good. Did you like come up with that on the fly? Or
Yeah, it was
anything?
literally I was like, what? I was like, what's an LE? Lemon extract. Oh shit, it's acid plant. So,
Oh shit.
oh shit. Oh, all right.
Uh,
Something interesting Yaku actually did this game is he actually did an SCV scout. I don't exactly know what he saw, but he saw something. Unless that SCV scout was not intentional, then I have no idea.
It might not have been intentional. All he saw was the natural being built. That's it.
Okay, well, there's a Reaper going, yeah, and he's building his factory, so this is gonna be a standard opening from Yaku. I want to say it's gonna be Mines, but it might be Banshee. He's tried to do a Banshee opening recently.
Yeah.
The only problem is like he doesn't have a lot of SCVs on minerals, so I'm a little worried about that.
Oh yeah, that's actually a lot of gas.
That was a good Reaper juke.
Don't get surrounded by perps.
So he sees everything. There's nothing really going on. 2 gates and stalkers. So I think Yaku can take the assumption that it could be the possibility of Blink. Not 100% sure.
Yeah, that was a really good scout. I think Yaku probably could have killed a couple of probes, to be honest.
What the fuck was that Reaper?
Oh my
doing?
god, Yaku, get out of there, get out.
Did you see that Reaper? Like how it was just like twitching about? What's
Just having a seizure, like.
Yeah, like hello. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's like really any tech coming out from Sergeant.
Yaku was being so ballsy with this Reaper.
Yeah. Oh. Now that that happened, Sergeant Bunny can put down his tech with like no worry of any kind of scout, which is gonna be another gateway. I think this is just. I think he's just gonna grab a third and then put his tech in after. It seems like.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna do a 3 stalker push or something. I have no idea. But mines are coming out for Yaku.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting ready for that mine drop.
I'm
needs
gonna
to start
watch
that
this
medevac.
replay because I legitimately think he made a reactor on his factory, lifted it, and then landed it back down. I think that's what he did.
Okay.
I want to rewatch. I want to watch this replay. 3 stalkers coming in. There's a bunker. What's up, bunker? These 3 stalkers can't really do anything. That bunker's covering pretty much all the places that those stalkers come in. Double forge, like really quick double forge from.
Wow.
I don't understand this.
Yeah,
It's
in the back of my
literally
mind, I was like, oh, maybe he's gonna go for like a blink all in or something off 2 base, but double forge, like, whoa. Like,
where's the tech?
Yeah.
There's no Robo. There's no Twilight Council. Not even a Stargate. And I mean, he's getting 2. He's getting 2 cannons. 1 cannon per each middle line, which is fine. But it's like you can't win with just gateway units, especially if it's just stalkers.
Yeah.
Marauders are good.
Those cannons are going to be pretty good against these Widow Mines.
They are. I do agree.
This is actually pretty good blind counters, cannons even.
Well, there's a Twilight Council finally going up for Sergeant Honey. And
oh my.
So I'm gonna assume Blink based on how many stalkers there are. The mine drop is coming in. It's gonna start shooting that medevac.
Oh,
good reaction
immediately
from Sergeant
reacts.
Bunny. What? Nope. And
he sniped the medevac.
Medevac gets sniped. That's the one thing about this build that's kind of bad, is that if you don't do damage with your mines, then you're gonna be behind.
Yeah, this is
Yaku's starting to feel that right now.
Yeah, this was really good response or like defense from Sergeant Bunny. Like he didn't lose anything, and he sniped all the Widow Mines and the medevac. So really good from him. But yeah, this really hurts for Yaku, just like doing nothing with his drop.
So that was a good scan from Yaku, seeing that there was a Twilight Council and seeing that it was being chronoed, so there's some kind of research going on it. I don't know what Sergeant Bunny wants to do with Blink Stalkers. because there's no way for him to get into Yaku's base really.
Hmm.
I mean, besides through the front, there's
Yeah,
no
like
other
there's no
way.
warp prism. You know, there's no robo, there's no
Yeah,
observer. Like,
Yaku cursed himself again. That's
did
why
he?
he
I didn't
canceled
see.
those 2 barracks.
Oh my god.
But so Yaku does know probably it's gonna be Blink Stalkers. Sergeant Bunny is
Yeah.
in crazy upgrade mode. He's already started 2-2. Yaku just finished +1 weapons. I don't believe he has armor.
I'm actually pretty sure that Yaku thought it was going to be a blink all in. That's why there's like a missile turret line around his main to stop a warp
Yeah.
prism or anything.
Yeah.
So I think it's good because I thought that's what was going to happen, but like, yeah, there's no there's no robo, there's no nothing. Like,
Yeah, it's just gateway units, and sure, these gateway units are gonna be buff as hell, and there's gonna be a lot of them because it looks like it's just gonna be a bunch of zealots and stalkers. This seems like fucking Whiterun's special tactics build, man.
yeah,
There's
I mean,
just- what's up?
I, honestly, to be fair, even though there's no robo units, I think that if he attacked as soon as like charge like hit,
Yeah.
I think Yaku's kind of screwed. Like he doesn't
Yaku's
have
gonna-
widow mines.
Yeah, Yaku's gonna get suffocated from this, and Yaku's just about to drop. Oh dear. His micro better be on point because if Sergeant Bunny moves out right now into Yaku's bases, he's just gonna get steamrolled so hard.
Yeah.
Although this drop is going undetected so far, there is a photon cannon being its early detection.
Oh, Sergeant Bunny's moving out. He's moving out.
Oh no, that's a lot of zealots.
It is. This is scary. I don't.
And
I think the
they're about
zealots
to have
alone
charge
even.
Oh,
Okay.
he made Sergeant Bunny come back, which is good, but
Yeah. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
that bought Yaku some time.
He loses a medevac.
Yaku is getting cloak for his ghost right now, and Yaku should see the size of that army, and he should be really worried right now.
He needs to get in position. He should see that it's coming from the north, and he needs to move his army to defend his third. And he's reacting now, but I don't think he has enough. Even if he was in position, like he has Widowman, he has 2 tanks, and he's only moving 1 of them. Like both of the tanks are still at the natural; they're not here. Like he needs something.
Yeah, Yaku needs to react, and he's not reacting as well as he should have. His +1 armor is not even finished yet, so this is really bad. Those charge slots are just everywhere for Yaku. He needs to lift that command center and do something. He has no medevacs for his bio. Command center is dead. This is just a bunch of fucking units that are gonna fuck Yaku over right now.
Yeah, Yaku just doesn't have the supply. He doesn't have the army. He never did.
He's like half the supply as Sergeant Bunny is. Sergeant Bunny is just like really solid on this build, just getting all the units he needed, and just did a +2 timing essentially. Yaku is just struggling, losing all his SCVs. He's down to like 20 workers. There's one Widow Mine isn't gonna do much, but you know, Yaku's trying to hold on. He has no bio units anymore. They're just coming out of their barracks and just dying. GG is called. Sergeant Bunny takes that map.
Yeah, just losing those widow mines for nothing at the start just really hurt Yaku. Like it's a rough position to come back from.
So I think you're up now, right?
Yeah, I am up.
Good
Time
luck.
to stretch. Time to
Get the blood flowing, you know?
Yeah.
This.
Thank you for having me on as a caster, Kuro. Milk, it was great. Actually
Thank you for
enjoyed this.
casting with us. We should probably get Yaku to cast.
Yeah.
Unless he's gonna pass out. Could you let him know?
All right. Yep. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna yell at Yaku to get in here.
All right. Good luck, dude.
All right. Cheers, man.
All right. So while we wait for that, I'm gonna splurge a little here. You guys should follow the the CranKy Ducklings on Twitch. We have weeklies that we host, such as the SDO and the MSO. Actually, the MSO is a monthly. The SDOs are, yeah, sure.
Not a monthly.
Shut
More
up.
often than a monthly.
You should also follow the Twitter, twitter.com/cranky_ducklings, and you can join us at Discord. And if you are a sub to the CranKy Ducklings here on Twitch, you can join us for our clan dojo, where we just play customs to improve. And if you want, I'll yell at you. What's up, Yaku?
Only if you want. Yeah, no. Been awake for a while. It's pretty good.
Good job. I want to say, you played pretty well until that last game.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm gonna yell at you.
definitely
Soon,
made a few mistakes
but,
in that
yeah.
last game, but yeah, I'm just not sure what to do against Mass Gateway.
We're gonna talk about that, and I will yell at you a
hey.
lot.
Can we do that tomorrow? Because I want to go to bed after this.
Yes, we'll do that tomorrow,
Thank you.
possibly. I'm gonna yell at all of you tomorrow.
Sick.
But but yeah, well done. You put us on the board. You know, we're only down one game, so we got this.
Got this. Come on, we gotta go for light. Hashtag easy quack. He's brought us from the brink of defeat straight into the opposite of brink, all the way to victory. I truly believe he can do it again, especially this week when, you know.
I hope so too. I'm ready. Yaku's in here, okay.
Yep. Just waiting on some guns and roaches, people.
So what was the biggest thing about that build that caught you off guard?
He had zealots.
And
Oh, also he had cannons. So my stupid amount of mines didn't actually get any damage done. So
yes, I keep telling you about your build for that and how it's
Yeah.
wrong, but
yeah,
apparently you like to ignore me.
that's how it goes.
I have a question for you after
Okay.
you do the intro.
All right.
For the
Oh,
two
am I doing
players.
signature Yaku intros?
Yeah, you're doing signature. You're doing
All right,
woke
are you
Yaku
drinking?
intros. Are you
Drinking
ready?
while I intro? In the bottom, why there's so many people? I have to cycle through all of them. Okay, Kuro. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, Swanee. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we have it, folks. Over here on Fracture, LE, of course, is trademarked for SDO and MSO, so I'm not allowed to say what LE stands for. Sorry, off my hands. In the bottom right hand corner of the map, Swanee, in the bottom right hand corner of the map, we have the Green Zerg. The ace, the captain, the guy who flies the ducks through the winter. We have the... No, I already said the captain, the ace. We have the Green Zerg, all the way from Australia, coming back and bringing the CranKy Ducklings back. We have Light VIP. And in the top left-hand corner map, sorry, in the top left-hand corner map, we have the Teal Protoss. He has been doing pretty good at Home Story Cup so far, although he's been playing Terran. No, wait, that's a different one, not Sergeant. Huh. Maybe they're related somehow, I don't know. Maybe. We have the Teal Zerg, not allowing Light to do his signature gas steal because that is a double gas. What are you up to, man? What are you up to? We have the Teal Zerg representing Guns and Roaches. Bring it in for Guns and Roaches. We have Sergeant Bunny. Possible relation to Bunny at Home Circuit right now.
I don't know about that much, mate. So, Yaku, I have a question for you about that last game.
Yes.
Did you make the reactor on your factory then lift it, and then land it? Or did you not?
How much evidence is stacked against me?
I mean, we have a replay.
Yeah, I did. I thought I went muscle memory
so.
to doing Zerg 111, TBC 111, and I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, no, wait, no, this is wrong. Why am I not? Oh, something happened. I just lifted it.
Mhm.
Right. Meanwhile, like getting a little bit of harassed on with his slings. There are no shield batteries here or
Zealot
range
is
units.
dead. Okay.
Yeah, probe is dead. Is that a wall? Oh, that is a wall.
That is a wall. That pylon's gonna be blocked there for a while, but the Zealot is gonna come out. It's gonna kill the rest of these Zerglings. And yeah, that's a full wall, so Sergeant Bunny can't take third unless he kills that pylon.
Yet, yeah. I mean, for now though, well, does he go? Do we know if he goes Stargate heavy?
Well, he has 4 gateways, so it seems
Probably not. Yeah.
Like
We all-
doing his signature Kakaracha build.
Kukarachaka.
I don't know actually if it's Kakaracha. That
Yeah, it typically is.
Like-
Typically is. It's 3. Well, okay, I am not entirely sure myself, but if I'm not wrong, it's 3 hatch, saturate the natural, get the roach warren? Question mark.
And interesting enough, Sergeant Bunny hasn't taken his Nexus.
His own, yeah.
It's like really far
Come
behind.
up. There we go.
Nexus
Wait for
just
the probe.
started, and Light did scout it. He is gonna scout this Twilight Council also, so Light knows
engaging
what's
the
going
opponent.
on, and he should be wary because that's a lot of gateways, and it's a late Nexus. Robo also got placed down right
Everything's
in
just
front of
like,
the Light.
yep. This is, if I'm going off of what Kuro said one time, where I was only half paying attention, this is best case scenario for the Zerg player going Kukaracha build.
I'm pretty sure going
Because something about
Stargate is
target
the best
firing
case.
or something.
Wait, target firing for what?
I don't know. I was half. Worst case scenario. There we go. See, I told you I was only half paying attention.
I'm pretty sure Stargate opener is best case scenario. Oh,
Nice.
that's a dark shrine. Uh-oh.
Oh. Light better see this.
Light
Chase
doesn't
away
scout
the.
his dark shrine. This is gonna be a bit troublesome.
Tricky, very
If I say so
tricky. He is
myself.
getting the safety spores. Just suspecting that something is up, but those Dark Templars for defense are just going to be very, very deadly.
Yes, Light does have a layer, so he can get an Overseer pretty easily. I'm just worried that if these Dark Templars are actually for Dark Templars, or if they're gonna be for
Archon.
Archon drops.
Well, we did
It's an
see
Archon
Light fare pretty well against Archon drop last week.
That's what I'm saying. If it's Archon drop, it's not gonna be too bad. But if it's actual DTs, then I'm gonna be a little worried.
He needs to react, yeah.
Which is interesting because Sergeant Bunny hasn't even gotten a War Prism unless he already has one. He does not. He's getting Immortals out. So maybe it's just the Immortal Archon push with Charged Zealots that's going to be coming out.
It's probably. I think maybe he'll warp in a couple DTs outside as well, send them in slowly for a bit of harass, and then just,
Very possible.
Getting
Two
two right off the bat.
Are being warped in, I think, at the natural or...
At his
the
main, actually.
south. If you look at the south
Oh, he has a
of the
pylon
map,
down there.
there's a pylon, and 2 TDs are being warped in. They're entering in right now, but however,
Luckily,
there is a
Light
spore.
does have a spore crawler, and his army is right there. And this is a
perfect.
tip off for Light. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get an Overseer now, mate.
Yep.
I'm also gonna
Overseers
lose a
are
little bit of
great.
drones.
DT
but-
getting 3 drones and a queen isn't too bad, but not the best that DT wanted to do.
No, this is best case scenario for the Zerg player.
Sergeant Bunny is still on 2
Roger.
bases. This is a little worrisome. He's getting Archons, but if Light
Yeah,
pushes
no.
out for this, there isn't much
Like so.
this can do. That's a lot of Ravagers. Hopefully the Biles will do enough damage to whittle down, because that isn't really enough
All he
buffer
really
for
needs to
those.
do is
damage.
target fire the Archon, target fire the Immortal, and you should be safe, right?
I want to say so, but we'll see what happens.
Maybe there's some biles on would-be force fields, the shield battery, but light is. I'm very much liking the position light is in.
All right, so Light is dropping that changeling just to go see what kind of unit composition
Hey, I'm at your front door.
Sergeant Bunny has. It's like, what's up?
And this is the second tip off for light.
Sees a few units, doesn't see a third, so he knows that he should not
Hello,
be too
I'm
What's
at your
up?
doorstep.
scared.
Here's my
all the sentries
biles.
are down.
Not target firing the Archon yet. He's getting it now. Getting the DTs. They're a little bit annoying, but not too big of a danger. Wall is open. Shield battery is out of energy. That's an Immortal down. And this is
Immortals are
just
down.
way too much Zerg for the Protoss
Light-
player to deal with.
Light just cleaned up Sergeant Bunny's army, and he's just literally in the front door saying, "What's up?
Hello.
How's it going?" Natural was canceled by Sergeant Bunny because he can't afford to lose the money. That's a lot of probes just dying off.
Gonna warp in
this
a
is
couple
GG.
of. Oh, I thought he was gonna just have a. Well, it was desperation in the end, but he just decided to turn into an Archon.
Jesus called. Light
GG.
VIP. Tying
Bring
it
it
up.
back for the
We're going to the
Ducklings.
ace match. Oh, I'm nervous. Yaku.
Oh, hold my hand.
I mean, actually you are legal now, so I guess.
Oh. And Light
Sorry,
is
Corey.
pointing out that the last map is in fact Parasite, which is not. He is not a fan of that map.
I mean, it's an alright map. Depends
This
on what
is
you
okay.
play.
It also
Light can
depends
do
on
well on that map. It depends on his matchup,
Hmm.
though. That is
We
true.
did see Light do well on that map last week as well. So yeah,
He did, but that was a PVZ.
apps. Yep.
And
Iquinsu Ocha, what is he? He's the captain of.
he is the
He's
captain.
a
So it's a
something.
captain versus
he's
captain face off.
Dude.
This is like, in the movie The Mighty Ducks, right? Where
Yes. They have
the
like
shoot
the
off?
captains just shoot. Yes.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Even though you weren't alive when that movie came out, but it's okay.
I saw it when I was like 2 years old or some shit. My sister had it on VHS. I was barely following.
It's okay, Yaku. It's okay.
Quack! 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 Quack!
We're just getting the lobby set up, getting all the people in.
Ooh, it seems like this is going to be a Zerg versus Zerg.
Ah, yes. And
This is
hopefully-
Light's signature matchup. I would say that Australian Zerg players, I mean,
go
I don't
on.
know what it is, but okay, let me start over. There's
You were
something
saying?
where people just fear Australian Zerg players in the CVC.
Who said that?
Probably some guy, probably NXZ, probably. Maybe Iagas.
Why do you believe that? Why do you think that? Why does he think that?
Probably because the Australian Zerg players. No, but for real though, whenever we talk about to Light and Quirky, when they're always like, "Yeah, no, I have the Ling Bane at like 300 ping," so in the end, it's just But somehow they managed to pull it off, and it's pretty impressive.
Well, I mean, they're training with delay, and then when they go into a match that doesn't have delay, they're like, "Oh, my senses are so much better,"
Take
because
off the
they're
leg
predicting-
weights.
Yeah, they're predicting the action that's supposed to happen.
Absolutely. Alright, our players are ready. Castles are ready. I imagine that the Guns N' Roaches guys are coming over here to watch because, Iquinsu is streaming his point. Well, Iquinsu is streaming his point of view. So. But he did say that his casters don't need to come in. And speaking of casters and point of view and whatchamacalls it, in the bottom, here we have it. The ace match of the finals of the Validity Gaming Team League. Captain versus Captain. Zerg versus Zerg. Australia versus, I want to say America. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Sunny in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Para. Sight. That's trademarked. In the bottom right corner of the map, we have the green Zerg. Oh, Captain. My Captain. El Capitan. We have the green Zerg. Captain, as I said, I think, did I say he's a captain? Yeah, he's a captain anyway. Yeah, he is the captain of CranKy Ducklings. For those who don't know, he is a captain. And the ace, as it turns out. We have the green Zerg, bring it home, trying to recreate a miracle from last week. Well, not quite, but yeah, whatever. We have the green Zerg, we have Light VIP. Quack, quack. And on the top left-hand corner map, so on the top left-hand corner map, we have the red Zerg. Oh, Captain. Not my captain, but also a captain. Can I call him El Capitan, or is that trademarked by Light? But anyway, we have it, folks. The captains of Guns and Roaches. Yeah, there's no professional and no community. For some reason, I was thinking Storm community, but whatever. We have the red Zerg. The captain, as I said, of Guns and Roaches. Yes, we have Iquinsu Ocha. That's how a roach sounds like, right?
That was an intro, dude. So yeah.
Disclaimer: CranKy Ducklings drinking game is CranKy Ducklings are not responsible for any injuries or liver failure that happens during the CranKy Ducklings drinking game.
Well, interesting enough, we trained Light in 13-12, and it has not been a 13-12. So Light should feel comfortable about this matchup.
Absolutely. He is the one on the aggression. He is being the aggressor right now, and he got the bailing nest. He does not a bailing nest. Dude, he has his own bailing nest back at home, getting his lings on the way. His speed is going to be done much faster than Iquinsu, but he does still have to worry about defender's advantage. It's not over yet.
Light was doing great there. He sniped out 3 drones and a queen for 3 Zerglings, which was
and
really
delays the
great.
bailing nest for yeah.
Yeah, he delayed the bailing nest, which that bailing nest is now
He's
blocking.
getting his own bailings now.
He's blocking his own gas, which is hilarious.
He's kicking at the other gas. For some reason, I feel like this game might not go long enough to get that gas.
Well, you know, you never know. Iquinsu might have godly ZVZ skills. He's getting a spine in the front.
He does seem to know what he's doing.
He's getting ready to defend anything that's coming his way. Light is putting on the pressure, getting more lings. 3 banelings are following close behind. Quincy does have these queens out.
Tightly packed queens.
He might
try to fight the banelings. He is not going to waste them on the
Zerglings.
Queens. That's a lot of lings on the queen, and now that's a decent surface area actually for Quinsu, but there goes the Zerglings. Okay, Light cannot afford to lose these Zerglings to the banelings, however.
Which he doesn't, and it's great because there's still 1 baneling left. And that wasn't great. That was bad control on Light, but he is able to kill off these drones with a single Zergling, which is great. Okay, maybe not. But still,
1 lives to tell the tale.
Quinsu did lose 5 drones in that inning.
Yep, he's getting his Roach Roaring first. He knows how to check out this.
Rocheforn is coming up. This is going to be interesting.
Oh, the Zerglings right on top of the X. Manages to pull it out right at the last second.
Light did see those banelings, and he should be careful about that, which he is. That spine crawler is really hindering Light, and that's the biggest thing right now. And
that's what is keeping Quinsu alive.
Yeah, he did put Quincy on the defensive, so Light is able to drone up a bit. He's still trying to be a bit aggressive, but
he doesn't know that Quincy has the Roach Warren.
Yeah, I think you can make the assumption though, but We'll see. Banelings are just walking out. I don't know about this from Inquinsu. I feel like those are just wasting Banelings, in my opinion. Like, he should... If he's gonna do that, he should move Zerglings out with them.
He's clearing supply. Gotta get some roaches. Okay, it's a
Two Banelings
decent Bane hit
a few
for
Zerglings.
Inquinsu.
Ooh, that Baneling was free.
Yep. Man, that spine. Don't underestimate one single spine in the CBZ.
Those Banelings were wasted. Inquinsu has no more Banelings. Light should see this.
Dude.
And Light with the scout, he sees the Roach Warren, and he knows what's coming.
Dude. Okay, Light
This
is being
is
very
pretty
patient,
bad.
but so is Inquinsu.
Light is going
Yeah, this
for
is
another
pretty
scout.
terrifying. Oh,
Getting
Little
those
bit of
queens.
Waste of Bane
He
on the
snipes those
queen.
queens, that'd be huge,
Oh.
but he doesn't.
yeah, he's being
This-
very, very patient. He does not want to waste anything.
This spine crawler is fucking Light over right now. And that's the thing. Light sees this Zergling harass that's coming in. He's trying to intercept it as best as he can. Quincy should have seen that Overlord, so he knows that Light should be coming back home. If
How
Quincy
will Light
wastes-
respond to the Roach Horn, I wonder?
He's getting an evil chamber, but that doesn't mean much. I think he's gonna be fine.
Oh! Such a sandwich! Can we get a Kriegasm in the chat?
That was disgusting. However, Ikutu does have a good amount of Banelings still at home. If Light tries to go in, he
Yep.
might just run into Banelings, so he needs to be careful and be able to fucking micro his heart out. Oh,
What?
all the Banelings just got wasted, it seems
What?
like.
Oh,
And
God.
Light is just gonna go in.
That is not a big roach count for Quincy right now.
No, it's not, but those drones are getting hit. Those
Banelings
Banelings got
getting
wasted
in
on Roaches,
on a
however.
roach. But,
Ooh, those
Quincy's
Banelings
now
on the
really
larva.
far
are just
down.
really good.
yep. The Quincy now
Now-
down in workers. He's holding. He's holding with his roaches.
He might
But
hold,
Light is
but
going to reinforce this. He's also going to get his own Roach Warren up. Okay. Backs off for now. Wants to regroup his Zerglings.
that was a good play from Light, making Quincy
Absolutely. PP.
waste off.
Game paused.
And we do have a pause from Iquinsu Ocha. I think he might be lagging, possibly. No
Hmm.
idea. But looks
Maybe,
like
maybe,
we're at a
maybe.
pause. I think this is a good time to mention that if you guys aren't following the CranKy Ducklings here on Twitch, you should follow us on Twitch. You can also follow us on Twitter to get any updates from tweets at CranKy Ducklings. And if you want, you can join the Discord.
Oh, it's his hotkey. It's a new patch. Yep. Everyone, that new borough, quote unquote, quality of life.
And we're back in.
Nice. Back in the action, folks.
Back in the action. Both players are still on 2 bases. However, I don't know. Like, I feel like
Light is one drone ahead right now, so
he's a
I'll
drone
have-
ahead, but like, if he's not trading these lings for kills, like
Yep.
Iquinzu can come back with
Absolutely.
just roaches. But however, that's a
Absolutely.
lot of lings from Light. He can
Yeah,
just
if he
flood
can get
into the
some
main.
good surface area on those
It
roaches.
looks like he's just flooding
like
in. He's going on the
so.
roaches. Oh,
Completely surrounds a group of them.
That's a good
slowly bring them
surround.
down. Going
Light is
around,
going
he's
in for
not
the
wasting
drones
any
also.
of these Zerglings. He knows he can get drones. He's going for it. I think Light might be able to do it right now.
Light is getting that queen. The queen.
Game well played! Oh. That deserves 2. That deserves 2 Korean GGs. Can we get some Queen playing in the background right now? Because my god. Whew. Told you should fear. Told you
Damn.
you should fear Australian CBC.
Damn.
Oh wait, I have another soundboard.
Yaku. Damn, Yaku. Yaku. We won.
Actually did it.
We
Holy
actually
god.
won.
We actually did it. We wait, hold on, by time. We actually won.
Hot damn!
We won!
Hot damn, we won, man. We did it. We came into VTL. We sucked at the start. Then we almost made it into the playoffs last season. And here we are. Fucking Team 4-3. Let's go.
My fist, which I pumped into the air, is still in the air. Dude.
Oh man. Can we get light in here? What the fuck is light?
Let's get light. Let's get light in here. Let's get Dally. Let's get Quirky. There he is. Shall we get
Light.
everyone in light? Shall we get Dally and Volt's here? So shall we get Volt in as well?
Oh,
Light.
yeah,
You get Italian.
Congratulations, Light.
Jesus Christ, that was too close, like.
I was-
I put Volt in. Light our goddamn ace.
We were-
Hashtag easy quack.
We were so scared when he started making roaches.
I was so worried because
Jesus fucking Christ. Is that song being played? Please tell me that song is being played.
Yes, Yaku's playing it.
I'm not the one playing it actually.
Oh, Phil Volt, you're amazing.
I had it prepared.
Light,
Oh.
good job. Oh my god,
Okay,
shut it off.
let's stop
please.
before we get muted by fucking Twitch.
GG.
Yep,
I was so
before-
worried. I was so worried when I scouted the 14-14 because we didn't practice it, Milk. I was like, Milk, 14-14 me to practice against Equin, and you're like, I don't know how to do it. And I'm like, fuck.
Listen. 14-14 is not as good as 13-12. I'm just saying, okay?
Oh
And,
my god.
you defended, all right? You realized he wasn't doing anything cheeky to you.
Yeah.
You fucking
yeah.
played well, and you shoved your Zergling donger into his base. All right.
Australian
yeah.
CVC, man. It is fearsome.
I was worried when I saw his roaches. I'm like, oh, he's gonna hold. Like, fuck. Like, I need to throw down my roach warren. I'm already getting +1, like melee attack. Like, might as well. And yeah, luckily, he ended up droning up, so he didn't have like the roaches he needed to defend. But
Yeah. He wasn't expecting the link flood from the Australian. CVC.
yeah.
Also, Oh, no, go
ahead.
Okay, Alexa. No,
I was gonna say, he needs to work on his Everlord spread. I say it to every Zerg. Everlord spread. If he had Everlords, he would have seen my links.
You've told it to Kuro so many times.
The Baneling hit on that one clump of link what won that
Yeah.
game.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
When you like sandwiched it, dude, I was like, can we get Krigasms everywhere in the chat?
It was just like, yes.
Anyways, good job, team.
Yeah, good job,
It'll be-
everyone. Good job, Yaku.
Do we get to lift the trophy up and get a group picture?
So,
Well,
Light,
that means you have
I
to-
asked you before. Now that we won,
What am I
What
gonna
do we-
do now that we
what are
won?
we gonna do for the team?
Yeah, we all worked so hard.
Well, going to Home Story Cup. He's
So
gonna
much
find-
practice. So much
Oh,
practice.
He's all paying for us to go to BlizzCon. Yeah, right. Woo! Go to Disneyland.
Fucking hell.
Can you tell that Quirky is exhausted?
Yeah, It was a really, really good.
GG, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone, get the fuck
GG
out now.
everyone.
No, fuck
I
you.
recommend watching the
We're
VOD.
staying.
'Cause Milk and I, we broke down like your games and like things that you did and didn't do. It's like to improve.
We were watching.
You especially,
it was mostly
Yaku.
just memes.
It was mostly just memes
Like-
and giving away what.
Yeah.
Light,
Bills
Light was
everybody was
mostly
going.
yelling at you guys to do something, and you guys didn't.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yes.
It's great.
Yeah.
Dude,
Uh.
I'm almost crying. I'm almost crying.
All right, let's wrap up before Yaku starts crying on stream.
GG, everyone. Good. Like we
Good
did so
game.
well.
Good
We
game.
almost didn't even make it into the playoffs.
I want to give a retrospective, right? First team league, ATL, bottom of our group. Second team league, VTL, barely made it to playoffs. This season,
We didn't
barely
make it to
made
the playoffs.
into playoffs. Yeah, barely didn't make it to the playoffs, I should say, last season. This season, barely made it to the playoffs, and then became the champions, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Beautiful.
Did well.
It was beautiful.
I wish we could just throw light in the air or something right now. Oh, fucking, I don't know. I love you guys.
Okay, this is
Love
getting
you
too
too, Jack.
sappy.
Your games were great today.
Good games. Shout out to Guns and Roaches for playing solid.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
You guys played really well. Morgoth played really well.
We couldn't ask for any better finals opponents.
Yeah.
Except for maybe
It
Science.
looked like we could have gotten
Shit, like shut the
by
fuck
that
up.
Morgoth guy.
Like, we're trying to be
Yeah.
nice.
I did. Yeah,
Morgoth
played really well.
Played really well,
Yeah.
I would say.
And
Absolutely.
then Yaku just pulls out the hat and goes, I'm actually a Smurf today. Mwah! Perfect macro.
Hashtag inconsistent. Hashtag
Quote
inconsistent.
unquote perfect macro. He had like 40 SCVs, but sure, yeah.
I mean, he was
Perfect
spending his
macro.
money, okay?
Thanks
Because I
Hashtag
had no money.
Thanks to VTL for putting on the tournaments. We'll be back
Yeah.
next
to
season.
Orion, yeah.
To take that championship crown back. You know how we
Shout
do.
out to
Back.
Orion.
Did we ever have it in the first place? To
Look,
take
we have it right now. I'm just saying.
Hashtag bringing it home. Bringing the StarCraft home.
It's coming home!
It's coming home. It's coming home.
Okay.
It's coming. StarCraft's coming home.
No,
Hold on, Dad.
you should follow the CranKy Ducklings on Twitch to watch our weeklies that we host, the SDOs and the MSOs. Follow us at Twitter at CranKy Ducklings to keep up with
Lucas
tweets.
got pretty good at slowing out.
You should also join our Discord, and if you are in our Discord and you are subscribed to the CranKy Ducklings, you can join the Team Dojo, where if you want, I'll yell at you.
Well, he'll either yell at you or make you his wife. So,
Why not both?
I don't know which is worse.
Why not
I don't know
both?
which is
Oh,
worse.
man. I wouldn't yell at Nem.
Cut the stream. Cut the stream. End it. End it. End it. Go. That's it. We're done.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Until the next
Thanks for
time.
watching, guys.
Till next time. Till next season.
Until next season.